What's good, guys? It's Techers FC and we're back again on the channel for the highly anticipated release of Pesuniverse's version 4 option file for PES 21-23 season update. It has dropped and we have got it downloaded and we have got it installed. We're about to showcase that right now on the channel, but before we do that, be sure to smash a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel and turn that notification bell on so you're always up to date with the content dropping on the channel. And as always, click the link below or go to the about section on the channel and click the link there and you'll find us on social. The links to all our social pages are there. We've got a Twitter page, a Discord page and an Instagram page. Now today, guys, we're going to get a look at the new version 4 update that's been dropped, and we're going to have a look at what's new and what's happened. So if we go to teams, pretty much every league's almost complete. There's one or two teams that don't have strips, and Pesuniverse are working towards getting that finished, but all the transfers are at least up to date, and pretty much all the big teams in every other league's got strips. So for example, if we go into the Premier League, all the latest strips now have been done, and the transfers, taking Manchester United for an example. If we go and look at their game plan, Anthony has now been added to Manchester United, so if you downloaded version 3 he wouldn't have been there, but the transfer did happen pretty much the last day of the transfer window. He has now been added to Manchester United and he does now have an upgraded 84 overall. Casemiro is also in there as well, Malacia and Lisandro Martinez, that's all been done. Again, if you go to the bench, you've got Garnacho in there as well, Ericsson, so all the latest transfers have been done. And Anthony's been moved, Ten Hag is the manager. Taking a look at, for example, Nottingham Forest, all their latest players have been transferred. They've got Willy Bolly in there, you've got Cook, you've got Renan Lodi from Atletico Madrid who's came on loan. You've got Morgan White-Gibbs was the big transfer that they signed, Lingard as well. You've got Emmanuel Dennis, Colback's there still, Henry Arter. You've got Serge Aurier, I think he was the latest signing they got before the end of the window. So all their new signings and stuff are done as well. Again, if you take a look at Wolves, we'll have a look at their strip. You've got the brand new Wolves strip, away strip and third strip, that's all added in the game. And if we look at the game plan, Wolves' latest signing was the one and only Diego Costa. That's been done and completed, so Diego Costa is back in the Premier League. And again, they've got Adama Traore back in their team as well. Barcelona chose not to renew his, not to buy him permanently, and pay the option to buy fee. So he's back in the Wolves squad. Jimenez is up to an 85. We've got Gonzalo Guedes in there as well, and like I said, Diego Costa is the latest signing. Again, pretty much all the Premier League's been done, all the championships been done. When it comes to the French League, majority of all the big teams in the French League are done. Obviously, licensed teams can't have their 21 season strips removed from the game, but Pesuniverse can add a fourth strip. So for example, if we take Lille for example and go to strips, you'll see that we can't edit the 21 season home strip or the away strip or the first strip, but we can add a fourth strip, and the fourth strip that they've added will be the brand new home strip for majority of the teams, depending on the strips that they've made. Again, taking Monaco for example, we can't add their home strip, we can't add their away strip, we can't add their third strip, but we can't add a fourth strip, which is the brand new home strip. Again, if we go to game plan and look at transfers, we've got Ben Yedder on an 87, Minamino's the new signing from Liverpool. We've got Fofana in there as well, Kamara. All the signings have been done there as well. We've got Meram Bouedou, he's signed over to Monaco. That's all done. If we come down and look at Nice for example, go to their strips. Again, you can't edit the first to third strips, but you can't add the fourth strip, so they've added the brand new home strip. That's all done in there as well, so that's really nice. If we come down to the game plan, you'll see that their latest signings, Nicola Pepe, are in there as well. You've got Aaron Ramsey and Ross Barkley. Todibo is in there as well, 21 rated. You've got Aital Dante's been there for a while. But again, all the latest signings there have been done. Hard work from Pesuniverse getting put in. And Ramsey, like I say, has been added. Ross Barkley's been added. The new strip's been added. So pretty much all the big teams and majority of teams for this league have got new strips. Again, Clermont, they've had their brand new strips added. Or at least their new home strip. Game plan and that have been done as well. Again, if we go to Stade Rennais, just examples. Can't edit the other strips, but we've got a fourth strip, which is the brand new home strip. If we go to game plan, you'll see we've got Jeremy Doku in there, 78 rated, 19-year-old, be an interesting signing. Having a look at PSG, I know that's a big one. You all want to see if we look at their strips. Again, we can't take the other ones away, but we do have their new home strip. So that's looking really nice in there as well. If we go and look at the game plan, the new signings, Mbappe, obviously he's not a new signing, sorry. Where is he? Renato Sanchez, sorry, he's in there as well. You've got Mukiele's in there. Carlos Soler, however you want to pronounce it, Vitinha. Nuno Mendes, Fabian Ruiz, Messi and Neymar obviously. 93 Mbappe, that's crazy. 94 finishing, he's got 99 speed and 99 acceleration. He's just going to be electric. 97 dribbling, he's going to be a very, very, very good player to have on career mode or use with a PSG career mode save. So yeah, like I say, PSG and stuff's all done as well. That's all looking good. Another thing I was going to say to you guys, if we go back to the Premier League and take a look at Chelsea, you'll see Graham Potter's been added as the manager. Since Tuchel's been sacked, you've got the home strip, the away strip, and the new third strip. If we go to game plan, you'll see Aubameyang's been added. You've got Kai Havertz, Sterling in there, Cucurella from Brighton. You've got Jorginho, Reece James, Kovacic, Azpilicueta for Fana's the new signing centre back. You've got Mendes been upgraded to an 88 from his Champions League performances last season. Koulibaly as well, Thiago Silva and Chilwell, and that's still there. And N'Golo Kante, Pulisic. You've got Zakarai, who's on loan from Juventus, I believe it is. Chalobah, you've got Chukwueze. Chukwuemeka. I'm thinking of a different player. He's just been brought in from, I believe it's Aston Villa. Conor Gallagher's back at Chelsea as well. You've got Mason Mount in there on an 87, Hakim Ziyech 85. So again, that's all been done. Another thing that Pesuniverse like to do is, depending on the strips that they make and add, they'll add, for instance, using Arsenal, they'll use the fourth strip, but they'll add the black and gold away strip. Now, if for instance you wanted to change this black and gold away strip, you can obviously go to import, export, import images, and if you search down the files, you will find the new Arsenal home strip. And once you've found it, just import the image, come back to this menu where you're editing teams, edit Arsenal, click on outfield fourth. If you come down to paste image, and then you go to strip L or S wherever you've saved it, and you come down and you look for the saved image of the new Arsenal home strip, which will be in here somewhere. Wait till we find it. So there it is there, sorry, it's at the Arsenal home strip. So if I add this, that'll paste over, and that will add the Arsenal home strip to the Arsenal team. And then what you want to do is come out of there and go to markings, and then you want to go to the shorts, for example, on this strip, and you want to change that to the red / burgundy colour of the Arsenal strip. We'll go with the darker red there, and then you want to vertically move that up the way, just away out the Adidas logo there, and then there's the brand new Arsenal home strip added for those of you that wondered how to do that. And then once you've done that, just to not make a mess of any future updates, what I usually do is come out of there, back out of that to save it all. You want to go to import, export, you want to go to delete images, you want to go to strip L, delete selected, and then for instance you want to find this black and gold Arsenal strip, and you want to find, I've done the Man United strip as well, I've done the same process, but I've took the Man United home strip, so I'm going to delete this away strip. And you want to delete them just to keep your update from not losing the amount of numbers and images that you've imported to the game, because if you've got any extra numbers or images, sometimes it corrupts the new update when you're trying to install it from Pesuniverse. So it means that we've still got the same amount of strips and images that they've imported, because technically you're importing 2 extra ones if you do the Arsenal and the Man United home strip, for example. So just delete them to keep the numbers even. Again, if you do want to go back to import images, you can do that, and you can import the likes of the away strip for PSG, the grey and black one that they've got. I'm not quite sure if the new third strip's been added. If you give us a second, we can go and have a look. Sorry guys, I was just plugging the USB stick back in and removed it. So if we go to import image, I can't promise it's going to be on here, I can't remember if I checked it or not. And strip L, and we're going to import selected image, and we're going to come down and try and find PSG. Some images aren't alphabetically saved, like you'll see Man United for example. If we could find them, L. So we've got Manchester United here. So it's now under Manchester United home, whereas when they had version 2 and 1 installed and we did get the new Man United strip, the only one in the alphabetical order was the away strip, and the Manchester United home strip had a number before it, so it wasn't coming under M because the number was before it. So you had to go to the top to find the numbers before the alphabetical letters kicked in, and then you would find it, but they seem to have fixed that and it is in alphabetical order here, so that's not too bad to be fair. Again, we're looking for PSG though. We'll come down and have a look and see if the new away strip's been added. We've got PSV. So we don't have the new PSG third strip as I'm aware, or as far as I can see, sorry, but there is the away strip. If you wanted to add the away strip, you've got that there. All you would do is click on edit teams, click on PSG, click on outfield 4, player strip, where you'll see the home strip that's added, and if you wanted the away one, you could just paste the image of the away one once you've imported it into the game. That will get you the PSG away strip. Again, if we go back to teams, you'll see that all the Bundesliga has now been added to the game. We've got Bayern obviously, we've got Union Berlin, we've got Mönchengladbach, Frankfurt, Schalke, Augsburg, Cologne, Berlin. Pretty much all these teams again have got all their new home and away strips if possible. Bayern can't get their first 3 strips removed from the 21 season because they're licensed, but you do have the new Bayern home strip. Again, you can see from the screen you've got new signings, Gravenberch in there, you've got Delict, and you've got Sadio Mane. Wolfsburg and Werder Bremen are 2 teams that I've noticed that don't have any strips. Their badges and that are on the fake strips, so they've still got a real badge but they don't have the strips. Again, Dortmund as another example. Dortmund have got the brand new home strip, but their 2nd, 3rd and 4th strips, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with them. Again, I believe Pesuniverse have still got a couple more things to add, so there will be a version 5 coming where they fix all this. But apart from that, the new home strip's there, and if we go to game plan, some of the German players' faces have disappeared from the game due to the servers being closed, so we'll not be able to see these player faces in game. But they don't look too bad, to be fair, when you check them out. But we do have Royce, Hilaire, Hazard, Julian Brandt, Bellingham, Emre Can, Guerrero, Schulterbeck, Sula. Again, that's all been added. You've got Daniel Malin in there. Ademi's added in there as well. The Hound is another player that's not got a face. But again, if you go to back out of here and you click on players in the edit menu and go to edit players, and then you come down to Bundesliga and then you come down to Dortmund, you'll see that the Hound doesn't actually look too bad. His player face isn't the worst, but it's not the best. Again, Royce is the same. You can similarly see it looks similar to Royce. But here's lost his player face. But again, players that are still in the game, for instance, Modeste is in there. Hummels doesn't look too bad at all, to be fair. If we come down to Sula, he's got a player face. Torgan Hazard's got a player face. Sebastian Hilaire's got a player face. Julian Brandt, Munir, Guerrero, Bellingham again, he's got a player face in the game, so that's all looking good. Pretty much all these teams have got brand new strips. We've got Klosterman wearing the brand new Leipzig strip. Poulsen, Forsberg, Halstenberg, Kevin Campbell in there. Nkunku, or Nkunku as he's called. I'm not quite figured out how to pronounce his name properly. I think it's Nkunku. I've been calling him Nkunku, but I could be completely wrong. We've got Danny Olmo, but he's went up to an 85 rating and his position's changed to SS. Timo Werner again, he's back up to an 86 and he's moved back to Leipzig from Chelsea. Gvardiol in there as well. So all that's been done. Bundesliga is back. When it comes to the likes of the French League, again, most of the big teams have got their strips. We've just demonstrated that. When it comes to the Spanish League, the whole Spanish League's been done. I don't believe the second league's completely finished or started on, to be fair. All these are fake by the looks of it. So we're waiting on the Spanish second league, but that's not a big thing to me, to be honest. I believe they've done majority of the Portuguese league, Liga NOS, and they've done the majority of the Eredivisie as well. Has been done as well. Quite a lot of the big teams have got their strips in there. Same with Ajax, for instance. You can't get rid of the first 3 strips, but there is a new home strip in there as well. And if in the option files they have an Ajax away strip or a third strip in the files that's not in the game, all you do, like I've showed you, is you just go to import image, find it in the files if it's there, if you can find it. The best way to check is plug the USB stick back into your computer and open the files that way and go to the Ajax in the files on the computer, see if it's there. If it is there, then you know it's there. Look for what it's named under, plug it back into your PlayStation or your PC, and then import the image, find the image, import it, and then just paste it over the home strip that they've added for strip number 4. Again, same with the Serie A. I've not went through this, but this has all been updated as well. If you go to Inter Milan and AC Milan, for example, they've got the brand new. Inter and AC weren't actually licensed in the game, although the Serie A was licensed, so we've got the brand new home and away strips for Inter and AC. I believe AC have got a home, away and a third, so that's a benefit. Again, you've got new signings like De Catalare, Brahim Diaz, you've got Origi in there as well, Giroud, Ibra is still in there. All that's been done. Players have had increasing stats. Again, with Inter, you've got Lukaku's been sent back. You've got Mkhitaryan and Çalhanoğlu as new signings as well. Again, with Napoli, you've got Victor Osimhen. All that's been done. Lobotka, Politano, Tongi and Ndombele, all them strips and stuff have been done as well. So that's good to see. And you go to Roma, you'll see that Paulo Dybala has been added. El Shaarawy and stuff still in there. Abraham, taking a look at some of these players, we'll sort it by overall. Dybala's an 86, Wijnaldum's there, 85, Belotti 84, Zaniolo 82, Pellegrini, Chris Small and Abraham 82. If I go back to, I want to see, actually I've not checked if they've actually added the new Roma strip, so we could check that while we're here. Serie A, Roma. So if we go to strips, so these are the first strips that were already in the game, and we don't actually have a Roma strip, and that's one thing I noticed in the previous ones as well. I don't know what's going on with the Roma strip. I don't know why they haven't added a new Roma strip. I don't know what team this is meant to be or where the strips came from. So you're stuck with the first 3 old Roma strips at the moment, and I don't know why they haven't added a 4th one. I'm assuming they'll get to that and they'll add it, but apart from that, every other team seems to have new strips. If you go to Napoli, for example, you can't edit their other strips. These are stuck in the game, but you do have the new home strip that's in there as well. And all the other big teams are the same. So pretty much every league's done and dusted. All the transfers are pretty much done. There's a few teams that are missing strips and stuff, but they are getting to that. So we've got to hold tight with that one. But what I do need you guys to do now is go to the comment box and suggest a team that we're going to use for the brand new Master League save, because the game is now physically up to date. We've basically got all the strips in the 23 season transfers done. There's 1 or 2 missing that I'm not too fussed about, and strips that need to be added, but once they're added they will come into the career mode anyway. So I need suggestions in the comment box below for a new team to use on Master League. Put that down below. As always guys, it's been a pleasure to have joined me. I hope you're going to enjoy this update when it's out. Like I say, leave a comment below on a new team we're going to use for our career mode save. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, smash a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on so you're always up to date with the content dropping. And as always, click the link in the channel or in the description below and follow us on the social pages. I've been TechizFC. Until next time, take care.